Our Shalom, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, to let the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know the true children of Israel according to the Bible. To let the so-called white man know that he is Esau according to the Bible. America is Babylon, is going to be destroyed in the third world war. We give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. Give honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, the brothers of this truth who are enduring in sincerity. Take it Matthew 24:7. Because this is the time that we're in right now. Shit's getting hectic out here.
Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
That's what's going on right now in these streets. Nation against nation. That's the so-called race war. That's what's going on heavy right now in the city of Milwaukee. Yeah. They shot that Jake down. They said that he was running from the police with an automatic weapon, which makes no sense. You know, if you're running from the police, you would either drop the gun, or if you got an automatic weapon, you would use the gun. You wouldn't be running with no chopper from the police. And then if you're running, then you shot him in the back. But either way it goes, that sparked that race riot last night. You gotta... No. Okay. Yeah, that sparked that race riot last night. And Jay got fed up. They went to white businesses. They went to a BP in the hood that they said was they was basically, you know, treating Jake wrong. So they went over there and they burnt that shit to the ground. And that's gonna happen all over this country. That's what's coming. That's just a small taste. The bank, other businesses, they said a hair salon. So that's the vibration that's out here. And then go ahead. You had something?
No,
go ahead. Finish the track.
This is it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes.
That's right, famines and pestilences. Because it's only 3 days worth of food in the stores, and most people only keep 3 days worth of food in their house. So when calamity hits, you know, there's gonna be a shortage of food, which is gonna cause that famine. It's already drought in California, which California, most people get their food from California. That's gonna cause this famine. You got Zika virus going out everywhere. You got them spraying Zika virus on actual people just like pesticides, which that's what causes the shrieking head in the babies. That's a pestilence. And there's been all kind of earthquakes in South America, earthquakes, you know, just all over places that don't even normally get earthquakes. And you can ask any geological scientist, they'll tell you that we're getting more earthquakes now than ever before. So these are the times that the Bible is speaking of.
It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
That's right, it's just the beginning. This is the genesis of the destruction. Because right now, you can still go to work and earn a paycheck. Right now, you can wake up, look out your window, and everything is fine. But here come pretty soon, you're not gonna be able to do that. It's gonna be too dangerous to leave your household. Women gonna be getting snatched up out here. You're not gonna let your kids go out and play, take them to the park. You're not gonna want to leave your house to go to work. It's gonna be a real dangerous situation out in these streets of America real soon.
It's just like, if I may add, it's just like it says in the book of Ecclesiasticus, man. It says for neighbor should be against neighbor as well, man. All right, you're gonna be raiding your neighbor's houses. The same one you see jogging up and down the street or walking a dog. All right, your neighbor, your neighbor of 10, 15 years. You're gonna be killing that person just so you can survive, you and your family, man. You know, and that's a good point that you made. You know, because right now, everything's peachy keen. It says also in this book. No, I ain't gonna jump the gun on it, but
no.
Yeah,
go ahead and say it, because we have to move around.
Yeah, kind of. Well, no, why you people are eating, drinking, and pretty much chilling, man. Not preparing for the times. Mainly, Jake, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans ain't preparing, man. Yeah. You need to be the ones preparing, man. These crackers is already ready, man. All right, you see them at gun ranges. You see them at the shooting ranges getting down, man. While Jake is out here jigging and coming up with new dances and all this nonsense, man. These crackers is ready for war, man.
High time to wake out of sleep.
High time to wake out of sleep, man. And that's precisely why we come out here to teach to the elect, man. All right, to seal the elect, because that's the most I said to do. Because niggas is sleeping, man. Niggas is walking around sleep. This is like we said in Peter. This day is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Because you niggas is playing. We come out here and we teach this word not because we ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
You know, we could be doing the same nonsense you Jakes are doing, man. But we out here because we know that these things is coming.
We could be at home being productive.
Yeah, we could be we could be at home communing with each other, going over scriptures and breaking down scriptures to each other, man, edifying one another amongst a household. But we come out here because the Lord said to do it, man.
Time.
You know?
Give me Isaiah.
29?
Isaiah 13.
Done. From top.
Get straight to the point.
Oh, kind. It's Isaiah chapter 13. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as the chase road.
Back up, man. Go to 12, I believe.
Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right, man, because in these last days, you know, this is not talking about any man. It's talking about a man of the Lord. We're going to be precious out here, man. Lord willing, it's us. Those, the true worshipers of the Most High, those are the ones who's going to be worth something. Anybody else is worthless.
That's right.
They're either dead weight, literally, they're going to be dead weight, or, you know, they're going to be protected by the prophets if they're of the elect. But them is the only people that's going to matter in that day. The elect and the people who are going to be, you know, with the spiritual powers, which is the prophets. Go ahead.
Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
That's right, man. The Lord's going to kindle his anger in this place, man, for all the atrocity that they did. Matter of fact, give me the slavery sign. Is it over here?
This right here.
For this right here, this is what they did. This is why the Lord's going to kindle his anger in this place. For what he did to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. For all the atrocities, for the slavery, for the beatings, the lashes, the whippings, the treating our kids like alligator bait, for the germ warfare, for the Tuskegee experiments, breaking covenants. You got to pay for that, man.
Removing the landmarks.
Removing the landmarks. The Most High is going to require your blood for that.
Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
That's right.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
That's right, man. You know, that's going back to Genesis, when the actual man Esau pursued Jacob. But that's been going on ever since then. Whether it's a sword, a cannon, a musket, a Gatling gun, AK-47, a 9, a 4.5. We've been getting it. A whip.
Diseases.
Right. The fucking CDC coming up with new shit every fucking day. AIDS. Y'all been doing this to us. This ain't no new shit.
It says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
That's right, man. Perpetually, man. Ongoing. Like I said, he kept his wrath forever. He still has hatred and what's the word? Animosity. Animosity between Esau and the children of Israel. He wants us to become a perpetual end. That's why he's setting up all these programs. That's why he put crack in the hood. That's why he put guns in the hood. That's why they rousing up Jake in these race riots so that they can put their agenda through. So they can set up martial law. So they can set up the concentration camps. So they can, put an end to Jake. That's the end goal. They don't want no Jake no Negro, Latino, Native American to make it out here. And the ones that sold out, you sold out for nothing. You think you can get you a spot in their kingdom, you touch another nigga.
Hey, and it said they did cast off all pity, which means it don't matter if you old or young, man.
Yeah.
You old Jake, young Jake, you know what I'm saying? Jake that's just coming into the world, man, they don't give a fuck.
You was alligator bait.
Yeah.
Nigga wanted some crack skin shoes or some new gators. They went and took your baby, and they said that they could hear the bones crushing when they went to go get the baby. They would, tie a rope around the baby, throw him out there, gator bite, because the gator gon' bite. They wrestle it in and, jump on his back, put something over the eyes, duct tape around the mouth or whatever it is they use, probably a rope back then. But you gotta physically visualize these things that they did to us, because a lot of people they hear it, just roll off their back. But when you see shit, it internalizes it, it personalizes it. I can tell you all day, somebody got some hot oil thrown on them. They had really bad burns, and you be like, oh man, that's fucked up. But if you actually see it, it's gonna hit you. That's why we got the signs out here like this, to show you what happened. That's why they made books, and documents documenting this. They had actual postcards.
They took pride in killing Jake, man. And to this day, they still take pride in killing Jake, but they try to protect themselves through the Constitution, man. Which is still a form of hatred, man. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about Jake. According to the what is that book of I believe it's Numbers or Exodus. I can't remember exactly where it's at. These things happen because he said we're gonna war with Amalek for generations to generations, forever. Yeah. All right. So just cause Book of Psalms, man, just cause you see a goddamn cracker doing good, doing good to Jake, all right, or so-called doing good to Jake, man, he got war in his heart, man. And that's what we come out here and tell you, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that's out here listening to this dogma, the so-called white man, following the so-called white man laws, and pretty much bowing down to this man.
Never trust our enemy.
This is our enemy. This is supposed to be our enemy for life, man. The Lord didn't say he's going to be your enemy for 400 years, and then after that he's going to make Esau be peaceful towards you. No, he's going to be our enemy until he dies, man. Even when he comes back, he's going to be our enemy, man. So when they get the hanging Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, when they get to doing all these different atrocities to the nation of Israel, all right, that proves their hatred towards us, man. So why get them a pass and say forgive and forget? Why give them a pass and say forgive and forget, man? The Most High forgot. Why should we forget, man?
Right.
And we supposed to follow after the examples of the scriptures. The Most High forgot about the atrocities that you so-called white people did to our nation. So why the hell are we supposed to forgive and forget, man? you people got to get judgment. Not only so-called white man, that starts you the main one on the hit list, but all the way down to you other heathen nations, man.
Everybody had their chance to, you know, oppress the children of Israel. But, you know, we about to come back into our kingdom. And, you know, just the brother brought out some good points, you know. And actually, out there in Milwaukee, to go back to the original point, you had one of the ladies out there that was saying, you know, fuck you crackers, you know, you gonna pay for what you did to us during slavery. You know, so that spirit is out there. You rousing up Jake.
Hey, when some of these crackers see that, you know, that type of action out of Jake, they think, oh, they're crazy, you know, they're emotional or whatever. No, man, that's through the spirit that motherfucker said that. Even though they probably wasn't right, you know, they spiritually they wasn't right, but they right for that, man.
Right.
Saying you crackers got a lot to pay for, man.